Stone Age weapons. Club. A simple wooden club is one of the first clear weapons humans used, made from a sturdy branch or carved wood and meant to strike at very close range. It required no special materials or long training, so it spread everywhere people lived and shows up in early burials and art. Its value was immediacy and accessibility. Anyone could improvise one to hunt small animals or defend a camp, so it shaped how small groups interacted and survived.
Handaxe. The handaxe is a worked stone with a sharp edge and a blunt grip, born in the Paleolithic as people learned to flake rock deliberately. Unlike a club, it cuts and chops as well as strikes, so it served both for processing food and as an effective weapon in close combat. Its production demanded planning and skill, marking a step toward more complex tool-making and longer-lasting equipment. Spear. The spear is a pointed shaft used for thrusting or throwing, and in the Stone Age it ranged from sharpened sticks to hafted stone tips. Its defining advantage was reach. Hunters and defenders could engage targets at a safer distance, and groups developed coordinated tactics like ambush and formation hunting. That combination of reach and simplicity made spears central to survival and early conflict. Sling. The sling throws stones using centrifugal force and appears wherever lightweight, portable, ranged power was needed. Though simple, a skilled slinger could match or exceed the lethality of more complex weapons at the right range, making slings useful for hunting, skirmishing, and harassment. Their low cost and ease of transport meant they persisted across time alongside other weapons.
Bronze and Iron Age weapons. Bow and arrow. The bow and arrow couples a flexible arc with a projectile, and it arose independently in several regions as people sought safer, more efficient hunting methods. It extended effective range and accuracy compared with thrown spears, enabling hunters and warriors to strike without closing and changing tactical thinking toward mobility and cover. Skilled archers gained social importance, and bows influenced warfare and hunting for millennia.
Sword. The sword is a crafted blade for cutting and thrusting that rose with bronze and then iron metallurgy, requiring smelting, forging, and balance. Unlike casually made tools, swords demanded specialized production and training, becoming both practical weapons and status symbols for elites. Their presence signaled societies with organized warfare and craft specialization.
Medieval to early modern weapons. Pike and polearms. Long pole weapons like pikes are designed for massed formations, offering extended reach to counter cavalry and control ground. Their strength lies in collective use. Rows of pikes transform groups into mobile walls, changing battlefield geometry and requiring disciplined troops. This massed approach shifted military organization away from individual heroics toward coordinated units. Gunpowder Era Weapons. Early gunpowder arms, cannons, arquebuses, and primitive handguns arrived as gunpowder technology spread beyond East Asia, introducing explosive propulsion for projectiles. They undermined heavy personal armor and made fortifications more vulnerable, so militaries reallocated resources toward firearms and new defensive designs. Artillery. Artillery refers to large guns and cannons firing heavy projectiles over distance, enabled by advances in metallurgy and chemistry. It transformed sieges and open battles by bringing sustained area-scale destruction, capable of breaching walls and decimating formations. Rifled and precision firearms, rifling, grooves cut into a barrel, plus better ammunition and optics dramatically increased range and accuracy. This made individual shooters far more effective at distance, elevating roles like snipers and forcing armies to adapt tactics toward cover, dispersion, and coordinated support to counter long-range precision fire. Industrial and Mechanized Age weapons. Tanks are armored, tracked vehicles mounting guns. Their novelty was the integration of armor and propulsion to move across difficult terrain under fire, allowing forces to punch through defenses and exploit openings. Tanks reshaped operational planning and gave rise to combined arms doctrine, where infantry, artillery, and air support operate together. Aircraft and aerial warfare. Aircraft transformed reconnaissance into strike capability as powered flight matured into fighters and bombers in the early 20th century. Their vertical reach allowed rapid movement, observation over wide areas, and attacks far behind front lines, which changed strategic thinking about surprise, logistics, and civilian vulnerability. Modern strategic and high-impact weapons. Missiles and guided weapons. Missiles pair propulsion with guidance to strike distant targets with precision, emerging as rocketry and guidance systems improved mid-20th century. Their key difference from unguided munitions is standoff capability and accuracy, allowing strikes on targets without direct human delivery to the battlefield. Nuclear weapons. Nuclear weapons unleash energy from nuclear reactions to create massive blast, heat, and long-lasting radiation, introduced in World War II and fundamentally altering global security. They stand apart in destructive scale and political consequence, giving rise to deterrence doctrines and arms control regimes aimed at preventing use and proliferation. Their existence changed not just military strategy, but international diplomacy.
I hope you loved it.